In this video, I'll be covering the differences and similarities between the 2023 Ram 1500 Longhorn and the 2023 Ram 1500 Limited. There's lots to love about these two trucks, and each of these trucks are very unique in their own way. These two trims are the highest trims in the Ram 1500 lineup, other than, of course, if you want to go crazy and get a TRX. Also, if you guys are new here, my name is Jason, and I do reviews on vehicles here in Canada, so be sure to like and subscribe for more comparison videos just like this one. Also, keep in mind the packages and the pricing that I cover in this video, they're directly from Ram's website and they can change at any time, so just keep that in mind. Also, both of these trucks do have upgraded options on them, so they're not bone stock like how I will be talking in this video, what you get standard with these trucks. Now, when it comes to the Ram 1500 trims, you have a bunch of options to pick from, like the Tradesman, Bighorn, Sport, Rebel, Laramie, Longhorn, Limited, and the TRX. Each of these trims will have their own standard and optional features, but with the Longhorn and Limited trims, they're very similar minus some minor differences. At the end of the day, it'll come down to how much you want to spend and what features really mean the most to you. Let's talk about the standard and optional safety features that come with both of these trucks. They're almost identical for both standard and optional stuff. Starting with the Longhorn, the standard safety features include the Park Sense front and rear park assist and the forward collision warning with active braking. But if you want more safety features, then you can get the Longhorn Level 1 group, which will add on the adaptive cruise control with stop and go, blind spot and cross path detection, parallel and perpendicular assist with stop, pedestrian emergency braking, and the surround view camera system. This package will run you about $7,600 Canadian, but it also gives you many other things aside from the safety features. Now, for the standard safety features that come with the Limited trim, this includes the Park Sense front and rear park assist, forward collision warning with active braking, and you get an extra one standard with the Limited, which is the blind spot monitoring with rear cross path detection and trailer detection. And just like the Longhorn, you can also get the Limited Level 1 group, and you get the same upgraded safety features plus one. So you get the same adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane keep assist, parallel and perpendicular park assist with stop. The different one you get here will be the Park Sense front and rear park assist with stop. And then you've also got the pedestrian emergency braking along with the surround view camera system. And with the Limited Level 1 group, this will run you about $6,700 Canadian. The exterior of both of these trucks is again very identical with minimal differences. Both trucks come standard with tons of chrome, so you get the chrome bumpers, and like I was mentioning how these trucks already have options on them, you can see the Longhorn does not have chrome bumpers because it has the body group package, and you can get the same thing on the Limited. And the chrome grille. And speaking of grille, this is where you'll notice the difference. As you can see, the Longhorn has these horizontal chrome slots, and with the Limited, it has this unique designing. Regardless of your choice, both trucks look nice from the exterior, and other notable differences are, of course, the badging and also the wheels. And the same thing goes for wheels. Both of these trucks do have the upgraded 22-inch wheels, and standard, you still get the 20-inch wheels on both trucks, but they do have their own unique design. Another difference would be the side steps, where the Longhorn gets the standard chrome side steps, and the Limited has the power side steps. And just like the Limited has here the power side steps, you can get the same thing optioned out on the Longhorn, or you just get the standard ones that I was speaking about. Also, one thing that the Limited does come with that is standard compared to the Longhorn is the active level 4 corner air suspension, but if you don't want that, you can have the option of removing this. Also, both trucks have either the 5.7 bed or the 6.4 bed options, and the Longhorn and the Limited both come with the spray and bed liner along with the LED bed lighting. Also, with the Limited, you can get the night edition package, which I think looks way better and it deletes all of the chrome, and you can't get that with the Longhorns. Another thing with the Limiteds is if you go with the e-torque engine, then you have the option of getting the new Elite package. And both trucks do come standard with the rear power sliding window. Other than these standard things, you can pretty much option out both of these trucks with the exact same stuff. And really, it'll come down to, again, the budget that you have, if you really care that much about the exterior looks. But with the interior is where things are different. Interior-wise, both of these trucks are very, very unique. The Longhorn comes with this nice black with saddle brown interior. Now, I never used to be a fan of this saddle brown interior, but it has grown on me. And as for the Limited, you can either get the all black interior, but you do have another option, and that's if you get the e-torque engine option, then you're able to get the indigo with sea salt interior. And this this in person looks stunning. And as you can see, either one of these trucks definitely don't look bad on the interior, but again, it comes down to what you prefer. Now for the standard things that you get with both of these trucks, this includes the second row in-floor storage bins, which I think definitely helps add a bit more space and can be very useful. Also, the front seats on both of the trucks do come heated and vented. For the Longhorn, you do get rear heated seats, and with the Limited, the second row is also ventilated. And both trucks share the rear reclining seats for that extra comfort. For 2023, both of these trucks do get the full digital cluster, which was much needed with these trucks. And the new digital cluster is so clear and responsive. Plus, you can see the detailed work when it comes to the Longhorn and the Limited of how different they are in terms of the colors. And you have a bunch of different options that you can actually go through of the truck, so there's endless amounts of things to go through. Other than these things, they're pretty identical in the inside, and each of these trucks do have their own unique interior detail work done that you'll notice throughout the cabin. And the detail work you'll notice throughout these trucks is literally all over, which again makes each of these trims stand out in their own way. Infotainment wise, both trucks are identical here, where you get the Uconnect 5 12-inch screen with navigation, and I believe it was last year's Longhorn model where you had to upgrade to get the 12-inch screen, but now it is standard, so which is nice. So there's nothing different here between the two trucks when it comes to the infotainment. And this 12-inch screen I think is probably one of the better looking ones compared to its competitors. Not only is it massive, but it's also responsive like the digital cluster, and you have so many things that you can go through and change according to how you want things displayed. So even on this, just like the cluster, there's endless amounts of things that you can adjust, fine tune, and even just move around. Now for the engine, both of these trucks are again identical, where you have either the 5.7 liter Hemi V8, which is standard for both, or you can get the upgraded 5.7 liter Hemi V8 with e-torque, and this is going to cost you about $1,500 Canadian. But if you want the bigger 6.4 bed, then you do have to go with the e-torque engine. And in terms of numbers, the non-e-torque gives you 395 horsepower with 410 pound-foot of torque, and you get a max towing capability of about 11,410 pounds. Now, if you go with the e-torque engine, it's the same numbers, but you do get 130 pound-foot launch torque. Now, let's talk about the pricing between the Longhorn and the Limited. Honestly, there isn't much of a difference, but it can add up if you start adding those optional stuff. So for the Longhorn, this starts from about $82,500 Canadian, and the Limited starts from about $86,900 Canadian. And this is without adding on any optional features, so you can see it does add on pretty fast. Plus, these prices may be minus any dealer discounts and manufacturer rebates if they're being offered at the time. Well, that does it for the comparison between the 2023 Ram 1500 Longhorn and the 2023 Ram 1500 Limited. Which one would you pick and how would you spec it out? Let me know in the comments below. Also, which truck do you love more, the Longhorn or the Limited?